Traveling to Hanamura. Ready for battle.
Alright, let's see what's happening here.
Attackers incoming in 30
Streaming,
seconds.
let's see how I sound. Hello, hello, hello.
Engaged.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, gotta make sure I turn that down so you all don't hear it. Rewind that a little bit. You just have it paused. Okay. Excuse me. Right, did I burp? No, not yet. I can feel it. I can feel it wanting to burp. Alright. I'm actually starting with Hanamura. I don't know. I really don't have a reason, actually. So, third map against Ignition Ruby here. First one, Nepal. Wasn't very close. If I remember the first one being pretty close. The second, Sanctum was close. Shrine was not. It was about a 8-9 minute match, so not very long whatsoever. I think Hollywood was like 16 minutes. I think this one was about 14. We got. I know we didn't. I think we gave a 1 tick on second. We'll see here, but I know they didn't. We didn't give both points. Problem was our attack, right? We couldn't get any. Couldn't even get to second, and set ourselves up for a chance. Going into this map at this point, we knew they like to run dive a lot. One thing that I pointed out, and it comes off as a little bit salty, and I've acknowledged that, but looking at kind of like Street's profile, he was a Genji player in map 1 and 2. 31 hours on Genji, it's his fifth most played. 28 of those hours in quick play, 3 of those hours were in competitive, and the way that he was handling himself, it's suspicious. It's a little bit weird. Like, you don't, like on Nepal Sanctum, you're rolling out with the Genji, and when your top 4 heroes are a hit scan, it's just weird. You know, and the way he handles his cooldowns and his mechanics, and we're going to take a look at it. It just screams a little bit fishy. Same with their Diva player from the first map. They ended up taking Street and KGB, who was, again, their Diva player. Took both of them out for this map. And their Diva player kind of played a little bit of Diva throughout their career, but never went higher than like mid diamond, and then all of a sudden they were Diva 1 trick last season. To this season they're up to 3,900. Just a little bit weird, a little bit suspicious. They're on Xbox, nothing we can prove. You know, so we got to look at what we did wrong, what we can do better, and hopefully we find some of it here. My quality is okay. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Let's see what my streaming quality was for. I don't know why. I'm probably just an idiot. I can't change the default on my YouTube to more than, it's like 360 by default, and it looks just fucking hideous. Alright, so we're coming in. I brought in Kuda here from map 1 and 2. Not because Q, you were doing bad at all. I wanted a Mercy option to have, especially on A here when we're going to be defending. Just the res, I think, I really like Mercy on A of 2CP because it gives you a much better chance of holding on A as a defender. So I wanted to have that option to bring in. And then Aseneth, internet was kind of in and out all yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Kind of in and out all yesterday. That's why you saw her kind of leave mid-match. I think it was in the middle of the second map or at the end of the second map. I can't remember when. So I didn't want to bring her in just because I didn't want to get a DC in the middle of a match and just really, you know, put us at a disadvantage. So I brought in Kuda, so we had that Mercy option. I know we vetoed the fair on defense because they were running a lot of dive. I was the reason I thought it because they hadn't showed us a hit scan at all the entire game. You know, the fair and the Mercy could and should, in theory, be able to stay alive very easily on defense here. I know we struggled with our fair on Shrine. We had Marble on, we had Marble on the Mercy, which, not his best hero, but I don't remember anything. We'd have to go back and watch, but it just something felt off with that. And we'll go look at some point before our next league match here. Oh, to start off, Kuda and I weren't on the same page a few times, not because of her. I just haven't played with her on Mercy Echo very much and didn't calm what I was doing sometimes. Hello, Ethan, by the way. Yeah, I know, from what I remember, I thought our defense was very solid. First point here, I know I get bursted down way too easily and way too fast. I don't know why, I know I didn't see the McCree and I got stun locked by the McCree. I was just going for some ult charge. It was a bad call on bad positioning, and just off the bat, if I remember, I think I was kind of like in the middle right here. I mean, and if I'm gonna drop and kind of try and get ult charge, it needs to be at a much, you guessed it, guys, tighter angle, right? We talked about it, and I've said it a lot, and usually I'm pretty good about it, but I just didn't do it right there. So we'll see how it goes, and I think after there, we'll see how the fight progresses. 5v6, not a loss immediately, but it's going to be a lot harder. So we'll see how it plays out, see what we could have done, maybe stalled, give up a tick, or we'll see what we could have done better maybe in the 5v6. Yeah, we'll just roll out here.
5, 4, 3, 2,
oh yeah, but what I was saying, so they swapped out, so not probably going to be on the Genji. We'll see. Again, it's just weird that they had this guy playing who was top 4 most played or all hit scan, and he never showed hit scan once, and then they sub him out, and now they're showing hit scan. Kind of strange. Let's check where we're set up real quick. Oh, let's start at the beginning here. So I'm set up in the kind of the top. I think I can. I need to get. Setting up right here would be, I think, a little bit. Oh, sorry, right on the medallion. I think would be better, but that's not bad. Gonna deny the Lucio there. Marble. Set up kind of in the standard spot. He could also be on the floor. Either one's good right there. I like this spot from Pokey. It gives us, lots of options. Especially if they're on Symmetra too, we have a lot, just so many options to trace and go from there with the blinks. If we wanted to play stupid aggressive, we could set up our tracer like over on their side of the choke, but that's just, insane aggressiveness. Kuda looks like she's trying to damage boost lightning, and then we see lightning right there. And then our Diva's coming back, so. Yep. Alright, well, let's go watch me make a fucking awful mistake, if you want to real quick. So just denying the Lucio real quick. We see the ball roll in. I know we've called out the Widow. Oh, no. I didn't get stunned. Just got melted there. Well, not melted. I was there. I had plenty of time to back out. Just a really stupid play. Yeah, no, yep, nope, just really fucking dumb. Really fucking dumb. Alright, so we have, where'd our Echo go from there? Excuse me. Okay, we backed off. I think, whoops. I think we called the ball was coming back, so we peeled back for him. Vinny still hasn't made a move. And I think sorry, Tracer dies next. But we'll see. So at this point, obviously, we're down 1, not in a good spot. We know they have a Widow main. We know their ball came rolling in. I think we should try. Oh, he's actually kind of low, but he's gonna get out. I think we can, depending on how they position themselves, kind of back up if we want to. Since we're on the dive, I don't think going for the Widow would be a bad idea if we can get our Echo and Tracer on her. Obviously, that leaves our Ana and Diva kind of in a weird spot. What they want to do, I think our Diva goes in pretty hard. Oops. I think our Diva goes in pretty hard right here, though. Okay, so we did lose our Tracer next. Really fast, actually. What even happened? This is okay. Okay, so the flash stun. I don't think we go for the Kree there. I think we know they had a Widow, and we know where she was positioning because she was taking pot shots. If we're going to move in at all when we're down 5v6, I think we have to go for the Widow there. And we know the McCree has stun right there as well. No one's called it out that he's used it. He hasn't had point to use it. So I think we need to go for the Widow there, right? Because again, we're down 6v5 because of our Winston. I mean, we get an anti on the Rhine, but we can just go dive this Widow and we'll give up a tick. But then it's a 5v5. I'll be back before their Widow, and we'll go from there. But now, so we lose our. Now it's a 6v4. Now we needed to 100% be backing up and giving up ticks and just trying to stay alive. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that diva. We should have just. I mean, we should have peeled back as soon as we saw the Vinny. Saw our Tracer go down right here. Hey, we do a good job of keeping alive right here, but we go. Yeah, we go for the ball. I just don't think it's worth it because we lose. We lose mech here. We lost LOS of our Ana because our Ana dropped to the mini. And I don't think that's bad. I think the Widow has a lot less sightlines from. Yeah. So we lose our diva mech, and now this is a go-to. We don't really have the option. We don't have the option to back out here. We do get them all very low here, but again, not able to really finish it off. Yeah, make sure we just resetting there. Okay, I know sometimes we do an okay job. Wait, what? Why did it take that long? Oh yeah, you should have. Okay. Yeah, again, like that actually does kind of go to my point. That's a little bit too long to reset there. So just make sure we're resetting ASAP. I don't think we call for any swaps. No, not if I remember correctly. Obviously, not their job. They'll be trying to take the high ground here with their McCree. We think we do a pretty good job, if I remember correctly, of calling out the Widow. Yeah, our diva's already on her. God damn, how are we on her so fast? Did she just like walk up main? Just start shooting?
New defense point. Objective B.
Or maybe we just hear her? Or here she goes. She goes for a shot right here. No? Alright, well, I'm not sure what gave her away. Maybe it was the footsteps, but that was a really solid job. How did... see, did Lightning see her first? Maybe? I think we just were scouting. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's why. Our Echo saw her, and then... that's what we should have done on A. That same thing, we knew the Widow was hanging out. Main, it was, even if I'm still alive as Winston, just get the Widow. That's completely by herself. Which we do right here. And they use a window late. So they use the window, I'm assuming, to try and burst and just hold the high ground here, but really job of, well, not giving them anything for it. And then they use High Noon just to reload, I guess. I don't know. What did he see? Because I don't know. It felt like a weird...
Let them up.
Draw. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah. Maybe a misclick, I don't know, because he had 5 fucking buttons left. But we got the kill, right, on the Widow, so it's a 6v5 for us. They've just used 2 ultimates. We can just kind of tickle and do whatever. We get an anti on the... Why was I going to say Reaper? On the Lucio. And now we're playing a little bit split, which is kind of... Honestly, I feel like that's our type of dive. Gotta be honest, we're kind of doing much things. So I'm up here on the main, or top left. Good positioning by Marble. Pokey, where are you coming from? Okay, so our Tracer's looking to come up behind him. We got our Mercy floating, and then Echo is kind of just coming back on choke. So very, very split, but we... You know, it's okay because we're on a dive that doesn't really get punished for being split. I fuck on my jump there, right, by the way. But we do see... How did... Lightning... Oh, I'm sorry. I think Vic called her out, too. Okay. I don't know why I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Till just now. And I'm pretty sure our Echo Lightning calls out to McCree right here. Yeah. Okay. So now it's a 6v4, and we're just gonna be kind of in cleanup mode. See if we can just get some cleanup here. Yeah, this is when I called out, like, this is when I got kind of frustrated just getting left on my own. Right here. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, okay. There, I know we get the Rhine a little bit lower than we go in. Okay, yeah, I thought you were coming with me there, Diva. And I get shattered here, which is, I mean, it's a really good trade. If they're gonna solo shatter here. I was just frustrated because we had the Baptiste very, very low and the Rhine very low. They come in with Beto. And this is why I kind of think that this was their kind of throwaway team. Like, what I was talking about with Vic. And I'm not going to stick on it too long. You get the street and you got KGB, you go up 2, you throw and you're kind of just shitter people, and then if you lose, then oh well, you just bring in the 2, just, you know, suspicious looking people and win. So, but so they beat here, which I don't know, it's really fucking dumb. Like, they're not turning this. We do have to use bomb and copy. Let's see. I know. We said we had to use copy or we were gonna die. Good healing.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
I don't know. I feel like you didn't have to use. I mean, if the Widow was gonna hit a shot, then yeah. But I don't think we had to use it. But they use mines, and you know, it's overall just kind of a really dumb fight by them.
Sometimes a little patience is called for.
Alright, so I mean, we ended up using what, Pulse Bomb, Velk, Diva Bomb, and Copper. So we used 4 ults there. They end up using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ults, and yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Now we start seeing swaps come in from them. Don't say anything about it, LOL. I mean, the Widow could have definitely hit a shot there. Like, by no means is that like a guaranteed she doesn't hit you. I just don't think we. The way the fight was going, I think we were gonna be okay. Honestly, we're okay anyway because we have Nano and Monkey here. In a perfect universe, we kind of rotate those. So one fight we have Monkey ult, the other fight we have Nano. So, but not a perfect world. We hold on anyway. They used a lot of ults. We used a lot of ults. We have 2 more. At the end of the day, we held, and we have 2 more ults than they do. It's a good fight. They're swapping a lot to counter Winston. But it's kind of irrelevant because it's very easily to play. Roadhog does not counter Winston. I'm glad we know we're smarter than that. I mean, a Diva Sigma is a fuck ton better than Roadhog. You just play around the hook and we'll be fine. As long as we get, honestly, the turret from the Torb is the biggest. And the McCree stun, because that's a lot easier than a hog hook, or a lot harder to play around, but a lot easier for the McCree. But as long as we get this turret, excuse me, for the yacht already. As long as we get this turret, we're fine. They're playing bunched up. We'll be getting a lot of ult charge and a lot of damage in from me on Winston. All right. So now they're trying to take up top. See, boom. We got rid of the Torb turret. Awesome. Let's learn from where they put it, because your Torb turret should not be going down this fast. Yeah, that's just a really dumb spot. Yeah. See? Don't put your Torb turret there. What the fuck is that gonna do? Nothing. It's just gonna get shredded. Okay, now we're just kind of poking. Looking to separate. Looking to get a little tickle and, you know, force some cooldowns. So this, I think, as soon as the high noon goes off, okay, our Diva actually doesn't get almost any damage done to her. But just be very careful when, and this is I don't call out my soft jumps, which I need to do more of. But in general, if I don't call that I'm jumping, I'm just soft jumping. So I think we need to be better about that. I'm the one playing monkey. I need to be better about that, just calling when we're poking in, or I'm just kind of poking in, you know, tickling, getting that first little toe in the water, then but I'm ready to back out immediately. And that's why I like Winston on this point, especially instead of the ball. All right, but they commit 2 ults. Oh, did they catch the D.Va mech? I guess they did.
Hold on. Draw.
Oh yeah, very close. I think, like I said, just don't commit to going up there so hard. There's no need to. I didn't, and I didn't call it out, so we'll do a little bit better with that one forward. See, okay, so now this was, I think after this is when I call it to Marble, but you gotta let me know when we're going in for the nanos, because now I have 4 seconds before I can do anything with this nano, unless they drop for some reason, but now I'm just sitting here doing nothing with it. If I know we were going to go for the nano there, 100% go in with, and commit a little bit harder, but I was just against soft jumping, which I got to communicate. Oh, okay, yeah. And now I go into primal nano, which is just not good. You never want to be using primal with nano, but I panicked and wanted to get value out of the nano. We get a good kill on their Lucio. So let's see that real quick. Oh, that's a little bit ballsy there, but we're okay. Okay, yeah, their Lucio just feeding. And then we get a stick. Pulse bomb's one of those, like, we just kind of throw out a lot because it is pulse bomb and build it up so fast, but I don't know. I felt, you know, we had 2 ults already. We got the Lucio. Maybe we didn't quite need it. Yep, but and then he misses the headshot right there. So I mean, clean from Vinny right there. And then I go here, and I back off, but then Vinny says let's go for him. And if I die right there, that's an okay trade. Like, we'll get the stagger. I'll be way back before they are. Since we lost Steven Mech, we go back in. And now I'm calling, at this point, I think one of them switches Reaper. Yeah, McCree switches Reaper, the Roadhog goes to Zarya. At this point, I'm definitely calling for the pocket. You know, if we're on the Winston, that's what we gotta be doing. Just pocket the Winston. Yeah, there was nothing else in that statement. I know it. I'm sorry. Yeah, oh yeah, and also they saw the big. But we just got pocket the Winston. We're going for. Okay, so that's another one where it goes kind of I jump up there to kind of not commit, and then kind of see where we go. We get a good anti-off, but I don't want to commit. I'm not getting pocketed. Heal me. Yep. See, we're just. Oh, I need to pay attention. How did we? Okay, let's see. How did our Echo Duck? Because the only thing that can shoot really is their Baffle Torb.
Flight routine activated.
From this range. I mean, we bait out Lamp here, so that's really good. The Torb just got just enough damage in. And his turret took care of the rest. And then our Mercy goes down. So, like, right now, bad spot for us, right? We are not in a good spot. We're already 60 to our Nano here, though. And they haven't really taken a position on point at all. So, it's not good, but it could be a lot worse for us. Alright, so now they drop. Who am I looking at? And then, okay, so I know we saw the Reaper drop. So I go down, and I think... Do we... Before I see. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, D.Va left. Yeah, I feel like between D.Va and we should just be able to kill the Reaper down here. Between DM and Bubble Dancing, I think we gotta be okay giving up a tick. It's not gonna be the end all be all. Hello. Huh? Who's getting a fight?
Me.
Why?
My ex-brother-in-law.
Matt?
No, Robert. Klaus's first husband.
Oh my god, why?
He didn't know what his own kids look like.
So, why are you getting a fight? It's Facebook.
Well, he was saying, my mom posted a picture, old picture of like her.
Alright, so... Oops. But yeah, what I was saying, I think it's okay to give up a tick here. I think we get the kill on the Reaper, and that would be easier.
Adaptive circuit.
Oh, there we do. We do get a kill on the Reaper. If I could scroll backwards through the heroes, that'd be so much better. Okay, not committing. Ooh. Okay, there's a good kill. And then we come in. By the way, yeah, I didn't even talk about, but we built up another pulse bomb. I mean, and I'm not gonna scroll backwards, but a minute and a half, very easily big. Oh, and then we come out. Let me make sure I want to see our copy too. Ooh, I think we do get a tick here.
Adaptive circuits
For the copy.
engaged. Zarya.
Good bubble. There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I was wondering. When that happened, I was like, wait, I heard grab, but I didn't see anyone. Okay. Yeah, not a great grab. We'll call it that. Make sure we're getting the lamp. Then, yeah, just kind of clean up, I think, a little bit. Yeah. I think I died here? No. Almost died. Kuda coming in clutch, getting the turret kill. Bowling 100% fat grab. And then right here, yeah, I think we let our, I get all the heals, so that's a good job. So let's looking coming out of that, they used window, and we did have to use pulse, Valk, and copy. So three for one. We get the team fight though. That's kind of the big thing. On top of that, the big thing, we have Nano now, and we have the Monkey ult, Diva Bomb as well. So we definitely have still lots of options here. 2 minutes though, we burned off, or we're down to 2 minutes. And then I know we said, I think someone said it's someone's fault. I don't know, but let's watch it. But anyway, we burned out it. We got 2 minutes left, so already a good defense for the way that A went. Yeah, I just don't think we go out there. You can pocket from, let's see, how far does she fly? I mean, I think that it would break eventually. Okay, I mean, it's definitely gonna break eventually, but I think we just hang out in the window right there and just pocket as long. Yeah, actually, no. The way our Echo flew back, then you definitely would have stayed on her. So healing wise and our damage boost wise. So just don't fly out there. Easy enough. Easy fix. Good sleep. Was he that predictable? Also, we gotta kill that though. Can we? Good timing. I think we were just shooting at him already. My fault. I didn't tell her where I was going. I don't think it's your fault though. To be honest, Lightning. I think we just gotta play safer there. Like, just know we're coming for the window. I mean, you could have told her for sure. But I think we just play a little bit safer, and I think we'd be fine. I'm pretty sure you were already pre-shooting at this Reaper when you came in.
Systems on fire.
Let's see.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Yeah. I think just say, just again, we gotta say we're going for the sleep, and assume we're gonna hit it, so we can kind of make sure we finish it off. Because we can put the stickies next to him, and then on them waking up is when we pounce. So, not an easy kill, by the way, though. Even with that, it's not an easy kill. Alright, so now again, we're just kind of poking around, you know, really not overly committing, which we're looking to find where, we're looking for the nano initiation, but we're not looking too hard to commit, which is what, you know, it's nice and easy. I was tickling. Alright, now, okay, so now they've kind of committed a little bit. Now we definitely, at this point, we got to be looking for who and what we're going on. I think, I mean, let me stick with me for a second. Let's see where I go. Okay, actually, I go with Monkey Ult here instead of Nano first. And I actually don't hate that. I don't. I'm gonna let it pass just for a second. Okay, the reason I say that is because I want to use Monkey Ult and then use Nano to build up to my next one. Let's see. Why did our... Yeah, why are we so far out there? Absolutely no reason to be that far out. Like, here's fine. Right? Nothing wrong with this. And then... But, okay, you're still good. It's that step right there. Why would we take that extra step out of cover for no reason? Just hang here. Absolutely just hang here. I mean, you might get shot by the Torb anyway, but it's a lot closer, and it's a lot easier for you to stay alive. And then we do kill the Reapers, so we're gonna check that out too.
Enemies detected.
So the Reaper's just kind of an idiot. Okay. Yeah, the Reaper's just kind of an idiot. Okay, I like the bomb. We got the turret. We kill the Rhine. We should just be kind of stabilizing. Even though, yeah, we should win this easily. Now it's just kind of a cleanup. I don't think our Ana was back yet. No. Very good. Our lamp, excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty low there. Okay, actually, it's not 1. It's not 1 at all. I don't know why I said it was. It's a 4v4. Actually, it is 1. I think it is 1. It's 2 CP on defense. We should be fine. We should kill the Zarya here, even though they have both support orbs. So the fact that we are actually bursting through and we kill the Reaper and the Rhine when they have both supports up is really good focus fire. I think it's just really good ult and ability usage. We do lose our Echo, which is not great. We get to kill on their Zarya, so again, a trade always favors the defense. You know, we all know that. Just a good headshot. We do miss our Tracer. Pulse bomb. I don't know if we called out the res. I would definitely have to go back and see if we have a actual VOD to listen to. So again, just make sure we're calling out our reses. Yeah, you definitely should. Okay, we're DMing, so that's huge, but just call it out to really make sure that we get all of our resources available to make sure we get this res off. I don't think... No, Kuda does stay alive, okay. I fucking had to open my mouth, dude. Okay, so Kuda doesn't stay alive. What do I do with the res? I was yelling about Torb right here. Okay, yeah, and then I jumped back for him. I should have... Okay, no, we got him there. I was gonna say, I think I should have pushed past the turret and, like, I'm gonna jump here in the turrets instead of backing up. I should have just kept like zapping like this, so like I'm getting still in range of the turret, but I'm in range of him anyway. The Reaper's back again. Trades. Oh, there's the ticks we gave up though. I'm sorry, I knew we gave up some, but 44%. Right now we giving up all the way to 2 ticks. But we're at a 4v3. Yeah, it's a 4v3. Again, all these trades are just they just favor the defense way too much, way too easily. Now we're kind of calling a lot of different things a little bit. We're calling the supports. We're calling the Reaper. You know, just a little bit too much non-committal stuff. I think we call the Rhine or someone. The Reaper. We call the Reaper because we get a big anti. Their Rhine whiffs.
Let them up.
We'll just watch it real quick. We gotta be careful with that 5-star. Yeah, he just kind of fucking whiffs. But it's fat anti, really good anti. Wow, I got fucking murdered through Nana.
You're powered up. Get in there.
I didn't switch to the Reaper there. Alright, but again, they're getting kills, but all it takes is trades. See, by the way, this is... we got asleep and we didn't immediately wake him up. Thank you. That was a very good job. Now they're going for a grab, it's a whiff. Now it actually is kind of looking a little bit... I know, who's in spawn? We did get a kill on someone. Who's in spawn? Torb's coming back, and Reaper is in spawn. So they still only have 4 people. So they're still losable, but very still much in our favor. We gotta get these supports though. We copy Zarya again. Let's look at the old chart here, because if we copy Zarya, it's a lot of on our communication to make sure we get a bubble on someone who's going to be taking damage. Ooh, did you see that? Or did you do that on? I mean, obviously you're looking to copy someone here. I'm just kind of curious.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Interesting. I don't know if you copied her on purpose, but you had a kind of... You were either going to copy Ryan, Zarya, or Baptiste. They were all right there. I think the way it looked like you were hitting Zarya there on purpose. So we're looking, make sure we bubble ourselves instantly. I think we bubbled me as Winston right there, and I didn't quite do a good job of getting value off of it. But we got up to grab, and that's kind of the important thing.
Keep your head, let's take this home.
Why are we DPSing? Marble. Come on, man. Look, our D.Va's critical. I'm at half health. We can't be DPSing for the Rhine right there. It's 2 CP. I mean, it's not even 2 CP. Forget what map it is. We gotta be healing. I'm okay with those shots. I really am. The Rhine had his back to you. He was very low. Both tanks were not dying. Our D.Va's a little bit low, but we're fine. But now we committed an anti, which again I'm okay with. But our D.Va needs heals. Now our monkey's starting to need heals. We need to be looking to those critical. Why? Yeah. We should not be DPSing at all right there. Ooh, yeah, I do not like that at all. There's especially on Ana, we gotta be looking more towards the healing. On the Baptiste, we can get a lot of damage in, and I know I let a lot of it DPSing go because it is Baptiste, that's part of his kit. But as Ana, we gotta be healing as our first instinct. Did we call? I don't remember this at all. If we called for the res or not.
This is not your time.
Yeah. Right there. If I'm jumping straight up, I'll go back to communicating this. It's been a while since I did. But I'll always, and our D.Va should as well. Actually, if we're on Mercy and we have anybody with vertical mobility, and we're just getting out of dodge type of jump, we just gotta make sure we jump in. Like let our Mercy know, so that she can use it to get out of the way.
This is not
We did
your
almost
time.
give up 2 ticks though. Unnecessarily.
10 seconds.
I got a little bit distracted shooting this turret right there, but I really don't think we can leave that open. This grab makes up for the last grab, by the way. That was a huge.
Echo online.
Yeah, really, honestly, pretty good fight. Again, them staggering, and it's 2 CP, right? I think they should have pulled the plug a lot earlier. Since we were getting, all it takes is 1 or 2, even 1 kill really usually does it. And I'm gonna harp a little bit on the Ana right there, marble on you. I'm sorry, but it's a huge thing in that last fight. It didn't kill us, because I mean we did end up holding, but it's just, you know, we really can't be doing that.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Now I know we don't take first here, and one thing I was kind of hypothesizing after the game, I think
5, 4, 3, 2,
for
1.
me,
Attackers incoming.
we get the initial burst or the initial kill, and on here we get the initial kill on the soldier, and it feels like from there we kind of default to going on to tanks, and like as a team, and then positioning wise for me, I don't have my next step planned, and I end up just kind of like, again, kind of just in their front line hitting their tanks. I think we need to get the initial kill, and it can't, you know, deny the res if possible. If we get the mercy, obviously we don't have to worry about it, but try and deny the res, or just position ourselves to keep and stay on their squishies, and just, especially if they're on Rhine Orisa, we can just kind of circumnavigate or navigate around their tanks. But I know we get a good kill on the soldier here, kind of to start out. Oh, whoa! To start out with, so kind of see.
The enemy approaches. Everyone, heal up.
I know we're calling like, can we jump on the soldier? Can we jump on the soldier? Yeah, we got the and we kind of talked about it right at the end, like after the match. The anti-nade, we just gotta communicate our abilities. We go for the stickies, and we do hit them, but the soldier just puts his health pack down. But when you get anti-ed, you're not gonna stay up there, right? You know, if you get body shotted by a Widow or body shotted by a Hanzo, you're not gonna stay up there. He can out heal the stickies by with the mercy pocket and with his own heals. But again, you get anti-nade, you're not gonna stay up there. So we need to make sure we're gonna combo that ability with our and just time our dives to be at the same time here.
That's smart.
We're waiting.
That's teamwork.
So we get the kill, and then okay, actually, so I get healed up. Unfortunately, they do get the res off, and this is why I was saying, like, if we combo in that, we can kill the soldier. I'm gonna have to zip through everybody again. I'm sorry for that, but we jump at the same time. We get a kill on the soldier up here, and there's just zero chance they get that res off. Absolutely zero chance. So let's see. Okay, so we get the demon, or we get the kill. Yeah, I mean, we need to get the immortality, but I think we need to, instead of like holding, just kind of, like, we go in and then just kind of slowly back off. Like, they're going for the res, and I feel like it was to try and deny the res if we can, but just kind of slide back and play a little bit defensively. I know that's what I did here, and I think, again, maybe just a communication thing. I felt like I was just too low to stay in there.
Now that's teamwork.
Yeah, so I'm like hitting here, and like I'm trying to back off. Who's that?
Benny.
What about Emmy?
Oh, it's like Scarlet.
Not really. I'm not being an ass, it just doesn't look like her. Trying to deny res and break field. Well, that was Ethan I'm sorry, that was our diva. That's, I mean, maybe like to be position wise, it was hard to tell where the body was. Oh, I'm sorry. I think Vic thought we were in with him more, trying to deny Rosemary Field. Yeah, and I know maybe just I didn't call it, but I feel like I might have called that I needed healing. What are you pointing at?
Top and I'll tell you what to say.
Oh. I needed to back off because I was too low. But we can look at where Pokey was coming from. Yeah, we just need to get out. How did Kuda die though? Okay, yeah, just kind of, I don't know, make miscommunication or just that. Nah, I'm gonna put that on Kuda. Yeah, sorry, Kuda. I'm gonna put that one on you. Just went a little bit too far. You should have just probably canceled your Guardian Angel, kind of like right here. So just use that full beam range if you can. But to try and to deny the res and break the field, I think is definitely what we needed to do. I just didn't think I don't think we had the positioning to do it. So if we all just, if we can keep our mech up, and that's the big thing. Our Ana can get heals on the mech from right here, but we can't get heals on the mech from right here. So we got to. And actually, we can even see what... We can even take a look at Marble, his POV, and see.
I will keep you here.
Yeah, see, like, me backing off, he's able to get the heals off, but we can't get the heals off to the... Oh, that looked like it was going to hit the Mercy.
Coming through.
So, we just got to... And then we reset there. Don't be poking this.
Barrier activated.
Healing in hand.
Like, as soon as the fight's over, you should have backed off to here. Because that Hanzo, yeah, he didn't hit a headshot on you, but you could have 100% died.
He even said he just looked at it and Vic was calling to break field, but Marble was saying to back up. Then he lost mech, and then we said we couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, we did need a break field, but I think if our Ana's calling to back up to get heals, I think we have to go with that call. I don't know if we save the mech there, but there's a better chance than us breaking the field. We just didn't have, like, once I backed out, we did not have and it's not like our our Echo and didn't have positioning to get to the field just from the way it was positioned, and neither did our Tracer. So I think we can just back off. And even because I think even if we they get the res off, and let's just say they get the res off. We'll do a hypothetical. Let's say they get the res off, and we back off, and it's still a 6v6 with the position with where we can take our positioning as dive. We're still at a much better advantage. Like, they're grouped up on point. They don't have any option to do anything. They're they're in they're the fish in the barrel on point, and we can poke with the Echo. We can try and get an anti-in. We can farm nano. We have the much better options to go from there. And it's right, the first fight, we got plenty of time. But anywho, yeah, make sure we back off though. That was another spot we should be doing. At this point, not sure. I think, yeah, I'm just kind of jumping, making sure we poke back. I think we're trying to take position. I do think we want to move the soldier. And this is a miscommunication too. I think we could have. It looked like we were setting up for the soldier. It definitely looked like our Tracer and Echo were. And then we just... Yeah, so our Tracer's kind of setting up for him. Okay.
Mobility increase.
Let's see if our Echo also had the cooldowns to go up there.
Lifting off.
Yeah, our Echo had the cooldowns to go up there. We just went so early as Diva right here. I think we 100% because I don't think I jump in either. But that's another easy call where we all jump in there together, and making a move isn't bad, but why make a move when we can just kill him? Yeah, see, so like we jump up there, and again now we're not bad positioning wise. Need to just kind of find a good spot for us to go. After, okay. Which we do get it, like super fast. And now we're kind of looking, we need to be looking for something to jump. I end up just jumping on their, just kind of at their front line here. Let me see what I saw.
Let's get you back out there.
I'm trying to find, yeah, no, I'm trying to find something. I think what I needed to do is, I think when instead of jumping from there, we come here, we nano, I drop, and that way I'm not having to use a cooldown to jump in. I just drop with nano, and we go off of that. So, but we're going with nano here. And I know we obviously don't win the fight, but so let's see how pokey Tracer dies. Yeah, seeing if I drop on them, I drop where they're dropping. Or, I'm sorry, I drop where they're rotating from.
I've got you in my sights.
Kind of a ball, like, Vinny, like, the positioning right there, like, the idea was good. But you saw that the Hanzo had a shot towards you. Just gotta be really careful with those. It'd be like if it was a McCree in there. You know he has stun. It's kind of a bait and fish, or what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Yeah, but you're trying to bait. There we go. You're trying to bait the hook, or you're trying to bait. Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Or you're trying to bait the flash. Where you cannot commit in there until you get the flash out. Is saying like you can't commit in there until you see kind of has cooldowns. We also can't finish him off. It looked like Echo and Diva were kind of shooting him at him. I forget how much healing Valk is. Are they in Valk? No, they're not even in Valk. Okay, so no, our Echo didn't really commit too hard to him. What am I supposed to do with this?
Time to raise my ATM.
So we're down 1 here, and now we're down 2. Where did he?
Anyone need some healing? Let them up. I've got you in my sights.
Oh, and then he sprinted straight for you. Okay.
Sweep.
And then, oh, I booped him up there. Okay. Yeah, I know. I saw him. I saw him hit stack wise, and I tried to go for him. And then their Hanzo gets a pick on Echo. Actually, yeah, we'll watch it from his view. Vinny, let's see what he saw for you. That was weird. Yeah, so he 100, he saw you there like super easily. Gotta be.
Time to raise my ATM.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just kind of a good shot there. Yeah, it's definitely different. But we get a kill, then we get a res off, but we lose our Diva. So they're fully alive. Okay, so it's just Baptiste, so I don't think we win this even with the res. Oh yeah, I died instantly. We do get a kill there. We just gotta be, playing this smart. It's a 2v2. I know I called, like, hey, yeah, I called that the Mercy was gonna go for a res. You just gotta hold it. Yeah. Well, and you couldn't stay in there any longer than you did because you were too low there. So it was really just our Diva. And like we're not right here. This is not a bad spot for us at all. We have 2 up. I think. Where am I? No, I'm just in spawn. We have a support up, so we can get heals to you. But where's our? Both tanks are coming from spawn though, which is rough. I call that the Mercy's gonna use Valk and probably go for res. Does she even have res on a cooldown? Let's see. She has res available. She's gonna be looking for a res. You don't pop Valk here and not go for a res.
Never die.
But her coming in.
Wait for it.
Yeah, she just baited you. It's like super easily. We just can't. Like we just.
Heroes never die.
Just save the pulse bomb and just burn. If she's going for res, you can easily burn her. And how do we? Like we just can't kill this Hanzo. And then we leave. Why? I don't know why we would get off the. Okay, I mean I was just looking at it from Vinny's perspective there, but why would we get off this Hanzo? Why do like? It doesn't make any sense. I was zapping him. Why did I go? Did we just call it back? I don't remember. I don't remember what the call was. Okay, I never fully committed to him.
Lock on my target.
I'm capturing the objective.
I don't know. Like we put so much into him and then we just kind of left him. What was that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Nerf this.
And then we bomb off the map and die. I called Mercy first because she was on point. I mean, she is on point. I don't know. It just felt like we. I don't know. It's hindsight, but I think the call should have just been the Hanzo.
I'm capturing the objective. Nerf this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the bomb at all. There's just no need for it. Just play it safe and come to point, because it's still a... I already went past theirs. Well, okay, they're on... So it's a 4v6? Or where am I? Yeah, both tanks are back. Both of our supports are back. It's a 4v6. I just don't like the bomb at all. Like, well, let's see where it ends up landing. Yes. Yeah, like, I mean, actually the placement's pretty good, actually. It kind of denies a lot of point. I mean, nah. I mean, they can just, like, kind of duck right there. So in hindsight, I don't like the bomb. Yeah, at all. And then you end up dying for it, but just, yeah, I think you're fine. Use it. Just stay alive, and if you get demeched on the stairs, use your bomb there. If you get demeched on point, just use your bomb there. And then we lose. So now it's a 4v4, and we just lost our tracer to the dragons.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
And we get a big anti on their soldier, but I think he just sprints away, and I already passed up the wrong fucking damn it. We finally get the Hanzo. Yeah, and I know we used copy, and so I tried to stay in there. Probably a little bit too long and too hard. I just wanted to make sure we got value out of our...
You're going to be okay.
Marble, dude. Okay, that's you. That's you. That's you. Why are you DPSing there, bro?
The pain is coming.
Like, I'm fine. Okay, like, you hit her. I'm fine with you taking this shot to heal our Echo, because we want to keep our Echo up and get ult. But then you see him go through the shield, and now you hit the Orisa once. Okay, maybe it was just a misclick. But then you 100% target her again. Why are we not? Why are we prioritizing heals? And then we get a huge exit pick there. We just need, just reset, get out. Oh, they had res. That's yeah. So now it's a 6v6. Yeah, dude, you cannot be prioritizing DPS. Every shot counts. You have what's the Ana clip? 14, 12? It's 12, right? Yeah, 12. It's not like you have unlimited ammo. You gotta be prioritizing the heals. That's 2 times already on Hanamura we needed the healing. The first time it didn't kill us. The second time right there, it definitely did. Now I'm calling... We don't have anything. We might get Valk I'm calling desperate. We need to get Nano right here. That's kind of like all we're going for. And they gave it to us for free. We have to keep, like, I'm just sitting here I'm clearly not doing anything, by the way. Like, as Winston, if you're a dive team, you don't just stand in the choke and not do anything. Yeah, they just gave us like 40%, I think it is.
Get back in the fight.
Okay, our diva took a little bit too much damage.
We do not have time to waste. Attack now. You're powered up. Get in there.
And that, I mean, that was good. Let's see where was our, just make sure why we're farming for Nano, we're taking good position.
10 seconds.
Okay.
We do not have time to waste.
I mean, I think we can still be putting in a little bit of damage here. We don't have to play, like, absolutely scared. I think we could have been trying to put in little stickies every now and again. Just make sure we have them for when we go in. And let's see our choice. We do have to be careful, though. There is a Hanzo, so I don't, you guys playing it super safe is, I like that as well. I think we could have done either one. Kind of different options.
10 seconds.
Like these are pretty safe pokes.
We do not have time to
I like, again, a very safe blink. I like it already. Alright, now as our initiation happens, right, we have Nano going in, about to have Val, we have almost Pulse Bomb, and we got a pick. It's not the worst spot to be in for what we had. But I get shattered and Vinny dies instantly. Oop, wrong button.
Our time is running out.
Pause.
Get here.
Oh, you get shattered in there. Okay, so you get shattered. That's really big. And we get, man, they had res again. Damn.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Okay. Yeah. What? Why? Wait, hold on. Let me hear the word sign.
Do not have time to wait. Attack now. You're powered up. Get in there.
I feel like you played that a little bit too safe, to be honest. Our diva, I think you could have hung out right here, and I think would have been okay.
So you called Mercy first at one point, and after Rain died,
Ryan.
Ryan died, we called.
Settle down, old man.
Why again?
Going to hurt.
The DPS. Just why? Like, I'm not. Those are fine. We're trying to get heals in, and you accidentally hit the Ryan. Babe, I'll check here in a second.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Okay. Again, I think you could have played a little bit. Like you're trying to get healed. Like I'm okay with. Yeah, you kill the Ryan. They were technically by accident. But that's 2 shots you could have had on our diva. We're just again DPSing for just. It feels like no reason.
I'm taking the objective. Wondering where everyone else is.
Yeah. I mean the reposition there. Not what you can do. I mean, if you hit those shots, of course, it's a different story. But we're not GM, so we're gonna miss shots.
This is going to hurt.
How did we get D-Max though? Did we? Like honestly, it just felt like our diva wise we just played just so aggressive. Yeah, like I don't. I mean, yeah, Arna wasn't healing you, but the boost into there just huge question mark on why we would do that. Yes, like I think I'm okay with like a scoop in here. Scoops, by the way, it's what I call them. I don't know if that's what everybody else does. Probably not. But when you use a diva, a diva booster to either boop someone off the high ground or get up behind someone and come up behind them and like scoop them off the high ground or scoop them out of a position. So this one wouldn't technically be a scoop, but you kind of go in there, you go for a boop, you quick turn around, you get out, or you quick, you boost all the way through and come up the stairs or something. But you're just hanging out there, and there's absolutely just no way you're going to get anything. We go for res. I think. Is that where we're dying? Yeah, you were kind of caught in a hard spot right there. Pop Valk. Actually, it's when you pop Valk, instead of just hanging up, you could have dropped, actually. I want to show you when you pop it, what I mean.
Not have time to wait. Attack now.
So like right here, you pop Valk, instead of, and you go, I'll get off you. So you end up like kind of going up and hanging out right here. But you pop Valk, and you could have just gone down, and again, even if you break LOS, you'll have it on us for a couple of seconds. So you just kind of peek to keep it alive, and the bell's protecting you. As in, but when you go up here, you just kind of get stuck with nowhere to go. Because you're... What? I mean, it might be Jake. Oh, babe, I'll check in a minute. I'm done in like a second or two.
Adjusting angle of attack.
No fair! I'm taking the objective. Wondering where everyone else is.
We're kind of just... Yeah, we just kind of don't have the bodies at this point. We get pulse, or we do get a kill with the pulse, but the Dragons does a really good job of cutting us off. And we want to say maybe communication right here, that we can say our trace is on point, so Ana just try and get off, or you don't need to be on. But it is the last fight, like we have to stay on, so it's a little bit riskier call. I don't like this res either. We call, like I know, so what I say, I know I don't say it a lot, but one thing is, like, if you're up in a fight, you should be playing safe. You shouldn't be going for crazy plays because you're already up. When you're in a neutral fight, you should be looking to make, you can be looking for plays, but don't go and do something risky because it's a neutral. It's a 6v6 or 5v5, whatever it is. And when you're down, that's when you need to be kind of looking to make a play. You got to try and find a way to flip it. How do we do that? They're coming back as ball though. Their Ryan's here. I think they have everyone up except, yeah. So they have everyone up except their soldier here. But I think we, I think you just play a live. Let me see the Hanzo before I say this.
The dragon is sated.
Felt good when I woke up. You all look like you needed some.
Yeah, if you're going to go for the res, you have to get behind the bell to make sure you have the extra cover. But I don't think we go for the res. Or if you go for the res, it's... Wait, is that the Honor you're trying to res? Oh, you're trying to res the Winston. I think if you go for res, I think you just go res the Ana. I think she's in a safer spot. Let me see where she died. Okay, yeah, so the Ana soul... Can I see the souls if I'm on you? Yeah, see, so we see that Ana soul right there. If you're gonna go for res, I think you go for this one. It's much safer. Oh, actually no, maybe not much safer because the Ryan can see you. But so I don't know. I'd say actually if this one, if you get to the bell and actually hide behind it, that's one's the safer. But I really don't even think we need to go for the res right here. Just play it safe. Get the heals on people. All right, now we're spinning to win. Wow, Vinny died really fast. Yeah, I think maybe if you have your time to recall. So, not a terrible game by any means. I mean, there were a lot of mistakes, right? Lots of mistakes we could have done better with. Let's see. Can I go? Let me go down the list. All right. So I think for me, the first point of defense, obviously, I need to have better positioning to start out with. I can't just be hanging out in the open. Just play it safer. Fight hasn't even started. Overall, as a team, just make sure we're going for that Widowmaker that was left by herself. For D.Va, we just played, I think, our positioning, and we were just pushing people so aggressively, and I don't want to say how the rest of the night, or I'm sorry, the first two maps were, but it just felt, from what I remember, we were playing overly aggressive, and I think there were a couple spots in there too that I showed. DPS wise, Lightning, I thought you did really good. Maybe, obviously, you missed that one grab when you copied, and didn't particularly like the Widow copy, but it's not something that would break my heart. I thought you played really well, to be honest. If you want to say, if we want to be nitpicky, you know, maybe you need to hit a couple more abilities, but it's not like it's just something I can help you with, you know, mechanic type of thing. I thought you did really, really well. Pokey, I'd say a couple times you were like, actually, really just that Hanzo one was really stuck out to me. Just gotta anticipate what they're seeing versus what you're seeing, and just position yourself accordingly. So that Reinhardt, that Hanzo, you gotta anticipate that he can see you. I didn't like those either. Oh yeah. Alright, Kuda for Mercy. Positioning wise, there are a couple spots, like I said, that one on B, you don't need to go out. And actually it goes for A as well on our attack. Just use the LOS. You don't have to see the person 24/7 that you're healing. You can break LOS for a couple of seconds. And then Marble, it's got to be you have to heal more. Just straight up, the DPS on Hanamura was killer. There was I think I pointed out 3, might have just been 2 spots right there. But I know the point B1 defense, it didn't kill us, but the point A1 did. It really hurt us. I don't think our D.Va survives anyway. But the 2 shots, even if you put 1 more shot into her, that's just so much more valuable than DPSing an Orisa. So, kind of everything. You missed the last message.
Oh. A lot of her positioning was my fault. I was giving her bad spots to fly to.
And yes, Ethan, you can put her in a bad spot, but it does fall to her at the end of the day to know better and to not put herself in that bad spot. The the point A attack was the one that I was talking about, with when she popped Falcon, kind of just went to the ceiling. That's not on you. That one's strictly just her. If we want to say the point B defense one, we could blame you if we wanted to, but it's also the Mercy's job to go in there. It's like I say to Marble, when he kind of has to, when he puts himself in some bad spots to get healings on OS. If we die because we can't get healing because we're in a bad spot, I don't think that's our support's fault, and we can't be losing our supports because we put them in a bad spot. They need to know better. So overall, not terrible. Our attack was just weird, honestly, looking back on it. It didn't feel like there was a ton that was like god awful, but it just takes 1 or 2 mistakes against a really good team. And like I said, they are a good team, and they're also a very suspicious team, but that's kind of neither here nor there. We're looking at us tonight. I'll go back, look at Hollywood and Nepal. I don't know, I just felt like starting on Hanamura. Kind of see, it felt like that map was really close. We had a really good defense. We only gave up 65% on B. Kirsten's telling me I'm talking too much. But again, not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll have to take a look at the next one, go into our next match. I think, like I said, we're 2-3 going into with 4 matches left. Can I do math? Yeah, so 2-3. I think 6-3 I think gives us an extremely good shot at the playoffs. 5-4, maybe. I think more information must be known. See how they structuring their playoffs. We have the only good teams ahead of us, so we're still in an okay position to kind of make a last push as the season winds down, or kind of into the last stretch. Excuse me. So again, not in a bad spot. Unfortunate, you know, we'd had those 2 forfeits to start out in week 1 and 3, but we're into week 5. We're 2 and 3. It could have been a lot worse, right? We could have been in a lot worse position. So you know, we'll keep getting better. Again, I'll go over to Paul and Hollywood. That'll be with Q in on support, but everybody else is kind of playing the same. And you know, we did a lot of Arista stuff, so we'll see what the big difference was. And so that covers everything for Hanamura. The last thing is I do want to go over and give a MVP. In the past, what we have done is voted as a team who our weekly MVP would be. But I'm just going to go ahead and give it. I did actually watch Hollywood myself a little bit earlier, and not to do a VOD, just to kind of check out how it looked from a quick perspective. But I'm kind of just going to do an MVP for us for this week, kind of on my own, and it definitely goes to E-Lightning. Just looking at Hanamura, I think you can tell why. There was a lot of good moments on Hollywood, even more good moments actually. You really popped off there. It was unfortunate we really couldn't get the win on either map or any map here, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. 3-0s aren't always a roll, and I don't think these were by any stretch, even though we did get held on A.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, but I think you had a really good week. Again, it's unfortunate we couldn't come with the win, but I think it's definitely something to build around. You're very solid. You know, you're very consistent with just how you play and the way and what you play and what you do. So I think you 100% deserve MVP for this week. We'll kind of get back to doing. I'll get back to doing those, just because I like doing them. They're fun. I have to kind of look between Nepal and Hollywood. We'll kind of look what play of the week is, see if we can find something funny, and get back to doing that as well. But for our weekly MVP, we got Lightning, so everybody give props to him. And the reason I'm putting it at the end is to make you guys actually watch the whole VOD. So there you go. Really good job from everybody though, but really especially good job from Lightning. So congratulations. I'll put it in Discord tomorrow, so you guys have a chance to watch this, and I will catch you later. Kirsten, say bye.